Welcome back to Steph's Tutorials. I'm Steph, the video guy, and here I'm doing an overview on a image viewer called Irfanview. It's a weird name, but it's a powerful tool. Irfanview is a image viewer and image manipulator. It's freeware. It has no bugs. It has no spamware or anything like that in it, and it's easily downloadable for Windows. So go and take a look at it. Go download it. You can download Irfanview. You can also get a bunch of plugins and add-ons. This is just a basic overview, and if you're interested in more, just respond down in the bottom and let me know what aspects you would like to see more of. All right, so I just opened it up. Yeah, maybe I'll make it a little smaller. There we go. All right, now the basic image. I'm going to open up something. All right. Yeah, I'll just open this up. There we go. And you can see it's a great image viewer. It's set right now to open it at an actual size. So it would. That's why it automatically went to that big, because that's how large this graphic is. This graphic is 598 by 363. Is at 100%. And you can zoom in. Oh, it's gone to the next one. There we go. You can zoom in. I'm going to make this big just by using your... Oh, actually, you can zoom in just by using this. There we go. Okay. And I'll just make it so big. All right, so it's got a regular toolbar just like everything else. It's got file. You can do a slideshow presentation. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. So basically, you can add your slideshow files into here and then set up your full screen options, how long it takes you, the window size, all sorts of cool stuff. And that's if you wanted to basically have a slideshow for, if you were if you wanted to slideshow a bunch of photos or something like that. There's also something very cool which is called thumbnails. Now this is really neat in that you can set your thumbnails to be a certain size, and it'll show all of these thumbnails. We can set our thumbnail options. Now let's make each thumbnail 250 by 250. You can make them whatever size you want. 800 by 800 if you wanted to. That's pretty big. I'll go like that. Now, yeah. And now you can pretty much, there we go. You can have them be nice and big, so that it allows you to go through them quite a lot easier. This is the thumbnail mode, and I really like that, and I use it quite a bit when I've got a bunch of images that are similar that I want to pick out little details in, or say for instance I got a series of photos and one of them just is a little bit clearer. This allows me to notice that. This is different than Windows, so it allows you to save new files. So you can save it as, and here's the list of files that you can save it as type, from bitmaps all the way to TIFFs, PNGs, JPEGs, GIFs, all sorts of options. So this Irfanview also works as a file converter, which is brilliant, and I use it all the time for file conversion, really fast file conversion, because I'll open up that file. So one sec. All right, so I'm gonna quickly open that file. There we go. File. You notice how quickly Irfanview opens up. All right, I'm gonna go open. There we go. Notice how quick that is compared to Photoshop or one of those bigger ones. It's very fast. And then I could save this as a GIF or anything I wanted. You can acquire scanning. I don't have a scanner set up to this computer, but you can do single image scanning, batch image scanning, all sorts of stuff. And I've used that quite a lot too. Recent directories, of course. Now there's edit. One thing that I use this for a lot is for cropping. So I could go like this, go edit, crop selection, and then save this, and just save it over top, or save it as a different type of file or a different file altogether. So I use crop a lot. It's really makes it quite simple and quite easy to use. Image. Now you can rotate left, and I'll just hit L, which is left, or R, which is right, and it allows you to rotate. This is handy for the older cameras that didn't have the information that says, which side was up. So this is also super handy. It's resize. And you could do a standard dimension resize. You can set a totally unique size. You can just make sure this is set up, and then you can add another one in there, and this will change accordingly. Pixels, centimeters, inches. Set a new percentage size, so you want something 200%. There you go. You can apply sharpen after resample. If you're increasing, I could do that with this. I go like that, then it automatically put the sharpen in. So now you can see right here down at the bottom, it tells us exactly how big the image is now. It's at 55%. And here's, if we were to save it at 100%, it would be 4 meg when it was created. So it's really cool. There's also all sorts of other things. You change canvas size, so if you wanted a border, you could do that. Change a border frame in it. Convert to grayscale. Negatives are fun. You could do color corrections, minor color corrections, and sharpening. Red eye. Red eye is a really important one if you're a photographer. And there's lots of effects as well. You can add all sorts of weird little effects in here. See, there's edge detection. Control Z gets us out of that. All sorts of cool filters. You can also, as far as I know, you can also load in Adobe filters, which there's thousands of them. So really quite cool. These are the settings, the way that the program behaves. I'm not going to go through that because it's just vast. This program is so powerful. It can do so much. Set file associations. So it sets its own file associations. There's images only. There's images and video. I don't like to use it for video per se because it's a little clunky when it comes to video. VLC, for instance, plays so much better. I've got my custom file types in here, and it works really well for opening up, any image file I want. Say, for instance, I've associated all the images with Irfanview. I can always just right-click within. So let's see, I can always right-click and go Open With, and then select Photoshop or Picture Viewer or whatever else if I wanted to. But if not, bang, it opens up really fast, really easily in Irfanview. You can see the Irfanview icon on all of the images. Quite handy, quite handy. You can set images that you've just edited as wallpaper on your computer. Always on top, which means that you can kind of do comparisons. You can capture screenshots, which is really handy when you're in the middle of a project and you want to whip something off to a client. There's all sorts of view options. You can view all of the status bars and everything else. You can do full screen. I don't tend to use full screen too much, but it's an option. Directories, allow directories, multi-image pages, and of course help. Help is also online. And then of course we've got our regular icons for quick options. The zoom is this is the only way to zoom in and out, unless you're using shortcuts. So, and then of course we can just go to the next file, and it loads super fast, which is awesome. So there we go. This is Irfanview. This has been the Irfanview overview, and my suggestion to you is go and download it, get to know it, and use it. Use it for photos, use it for your graphics, use it for anything that you need. Say if you're an editor, you can use Irfanview for thumbnails, for DVD cover graphics, all sorts of stuff. But there you go. Thanks for checking in, and remember to subscribe. Let me know what you think.